The influencers hate the heat. Just come correct, this here ain't for the weak. Yeah.
Can I get a wellness salute? Can I get a wellness salute? I say, well, you know why we're here for the elder Dr. Sebi, right? So it's word, sound, power. You know, you see our beloved Brother Polite walking around with this shirt that says, I am Dr. Sebi. We are the continuation. So this is word, sound, power. So everybody stand up, uprise. Come on, y'all been sitting down, uprise. This is called the Dr. Sebi Family Reunion. That's what this is called. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Dr. Sebi Family Reunion. Give it up for yourselves, family. All right. And in family reunion fashion, I want everybody to say nice and loud, wellness salute. That's what we need, right? Wellness salute. All right, so I want you right now, while you're standing, turn to the person next to you and say, thank you so much for being here. All right, turn to the person next to you and say, I appreciate you. Turn to the person next to you and say, give thanks for you. Turn to the person next to you and say, it's so wonderful to grace upon you. Turn to the person behind you and say, I am because we are. Turn to the person next to you and say, give thanks for being on the planet. Turn to your family member next to you and say, give thanks that you are here. All right, I'm not done. Now, I'm clocking this. You have exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds to high five and hug as many black people as you can. Go! 30, 8, 7, hurry up, move around the room. Family reunion, I'm counting now. High five and hug as many family in honor of Dr. Sebi. Hug your family, high five your family. Welcome to the family reunion. Shalom, Hotep, Abarigani, Waubat, Salam Alaikum. We are the family. Peace to the Moors. Supa to the Floods. Chris Crocker to the Crips. Everybody keep going. 60 seconds left. High five and hug as many families as you can. Show your love at the Dr. Sebi Family Reunion. Keep going. 40 seconds. Come on, show your love. We just can't say the love. Show your love. Love is action. High five and hug. 25 seconds. Come on, yo. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. High five and hug your family. Count down with me, 10. Ready? Count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Give it up for the family, y'all. Now listen, that's how we should be greeting each other. You feel me? So we say shalom to our Hebrew families. We say hotep to our Kemetic families. Wa'u back to our Nuwabians. Peace more. We say assalamu alaikum. Abari Ghani. Ashe. Namaste. We throw it up. We ain't tripping in here. How y'all feeling, family? Family feeling good? How do y'all feel about this event? You feeling good? Give it up for this event. Give it up for King Simon. Give it up for Simon in the House of Consciousness. Give it up for our beloved brother Polite. Now listen, word, sound, power. I need this is really serious right here. In honor of our beloved that's in the ancestors moving through us. In the preparation of our beloved brothers, Sidon at the House of Consciousness, King Simon, and Brother Polite, putting this event together, there have been family members in our own family that have had campaigns of dissension because we were doing this salute. Now, you know, we like to talk about stuff outside of our community and our race, but we got to address the disease in the room. We got to address the toxicity in our own consciousness. There is a disease called the Willie Lynch chip. We have family members that are possessed by the Willie Lynch chip. And they tripping on the light skin, dark skin. They tripping on whether you follow Dr. Sebi's program, Queen Afua's program, Dr. Africa's program, June Pukum's program, their whole thing is to cause dissension and set tripping. Are y'all following me? That is a disease, family. On this day, we have to declare the end to the division and set trip. Brother King Simon just told you with Dr. Sebi's son how there are elements that have taken over Dr. Sebi's legacy. Did you hear when he said that? Did that not disturb you? Did that not disturb you? So, I want right now, every voice in here, word sound power. I want you to put a word sound power over the house of consciousness. Because when you start to raise your people and put an environment for your people, the sickness and disease comes out of our people. I'm not talking about outside. I'm talking about our own people. Whether they Moors, Hebrews, Kemites, Nuwabians, Muslims, our own people start to detox. And sometimes when you detox, the poison comes to the surface and can take over your consciousness, right? And so, in honor of Dr. Sebi, I don't understand how certain family members would start an anti-campaign against Brother Polite, House of Consciousness, and our family. I can't even fathom these brothers trying to cause a dissension in the midst of this sacred transition that's happening. We are under attack, inside and outside, up and down, and niggas want to start set tripping. And niggas want to start making campaign, but y'all got a plan for the next 7 days. They ain't put no goddamn work in. You produce me some work you put in. But you want to talk about the House of Consciousness and Brother Polite, and you ain't putting no work in. Look at this room. This is called the Dr. Sebi Family Reunion. Make some noise, some busters right now. We in this house. We ain't tripping. We got our Hebrews in the house. We got our Muslims in the house. Our Nuwabians in the house. Our Kemites in the house. We all here. Now let's go into it. I am Supernova Islam, OG Medicine Man. I am the oldest son of Queen Afua. Give it up for the mothership. This is my mothership. Now, I am 39 years of age as of right now. And I was born and raised a vegan vegetarian. Kind of like Dr. Sebi's son up here, the legacy. And so, my being right here is because of her work. She did not have me and my brother and sister inoculated. We were never in the institutional hospitals for no disease. The same, when Sajida tells y'all, had you had your greens, the same ingredients in the greens is what she raised me on. Which was in the breast milk. Which was she when I was a toddler. And now, as a still current vegan, do I look like I'm protein deficient? Do I look like I'm missing some calcium? Do I miss like I'm missing a goddamn meal? I'm the wild cosmic African gorilla. Yes! You see this mass is grass-fed, plant protein. Yes! Viral. Or what them saying, y'all, the manbach. The strong. So, I want to tell you all to be inspired. What me and my beloved mother Queen Afua did when we found out our beloved Dr. Sebi left, my mother has always been instilling in me, do for your people, son. Everybody has a different perspective, but love your people. She raised me like that. She didn't raise me to have different. She said, we have our perspective, but embrace all of your people because we're all in the same struggle. So when I was little, she edified Dr. Sebi. I grew up her edified, even though she raised me with her specific regimen, right? She never talked bad about him, and she always edified him as I was a youth. Every healer that she came in contact with was known as my aunt and my uncle. So I was edified. In 1984, when her and my stepfather at the time, Dr. Phil Valentine, that was my father. So you know I'm legacy, I'm here, right? Bobby Heru, my father. Yeah, I'm talking about kinetic science benefits before the internet. I've been putting in this work. Y'all can Google me if you really want to find out what's going on. Right? So Queen has always been about the Garvey concept of unifying our family regardless of what perspective they may come from. And so what we did was in the last 21 days online in honor of his legacy, we put a call out to the global community. And we said, join us on a 21-day Wellness Salute Challenge in honor of Dr. Sebi. So that means the brothers and sisters that come from his cipher, activate his principles. Brothers and sisters who may not come from Sebi's cipher, but may do some form of wellness, fitness, meditation, some type of attunement, activate. So we gotta start tripping on what perspective what someone's doing. Everybody's not gonna come from the goddamn same channel. Get with it, right? Look around the room. Everybody look around the room, look around the room, right? And we have some similarities, but we all uniquely, beautifully different, right? It's how we support each other in this edification. So the last 21 days, which ended yesterday, we took all the family around the planet that hashtagged with us their daily update, what they were doing, whether they were meditating, affirmations, like Dr. Sebi talked about the cell foods, electrical foods. Queen Afua swears by the green clay. I talk the people that deal with me, the mega greens, the folks that are dealing with live foods, folks that are dealing a transition between live and cooked. We're not tripping. Our people are so sick. One of the things that I do is for the last 2 years, I work as a mentor in the Newark school system. I serve over 4,000 young people, right? And for the last 2 years, guess what they were demanding from me every day when I go to the schools? They were demanding from me the superfoods. Now, these young people have all types of ailments, diabetes, hypertension, asthma, right? And they are indoctrinated in the toxic lifestyle presentation. And so they're not going to be juicing. They have no idea about electrical foods, cell foods, because even if you try to educate them, they're coming from a family structure that is still in the Willie Lynch cycle of death and destruction, right? So what happened was, every day I will go and make sure that these young people had their superfoods. And these young people demanded, when I would fall off and then bring them, the principals would call me. The faculties will call me and demand that I bring these young people their superfoods. So my point is saying this: do some type of service today, make a wellness commitment. I want 5 people to stand up right now to the family and face the audience and make a wellness pledge. That means, what are you willing to do from today to next Sunday, honoring not only your legacy and your race, but your own health and wellness? You have may fallen off. You probably got Dr. Sebi's foods in your cabinet and ain't touched it in months. Open Dr. Sebi's foods and take them. You probably been talking about Queen Afua's 21 days and this, I'm gonna do it, I don't wanna do it. Get with the program. You probably had one foot out and one foot in, and following up when Brother Polite told you about the bylaws and the mores of the New Covenant movement. And you probably was like, I wanna do it, but my time, commit to the movement. Whatever you are doing, make a new commitment. So can I have 5 brothers and sisters stand up? I need 5, I'll come and get you. Give it up for our brother, got 1. Give it up for him, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Now.
Don't forget to talk about that 5-mile run.
I will be talking about that. Right, so, sister, what's your name? Janae? Okay, I want you to tell your family. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want the world and your family, this is called the Dr. Sebi Family Reunion. Your family, right, is called an accountability system. So your family's not only the people that come to the same bloodline in the womb, but your community family, right? And because most of us come from different aspects and levels of consciousness, we can hold each other accountable, right? So it's called each one. Say each one, teach one. So if I don't know something, you square me away, right? You don't have to bash me, call me out of my name, talk down at me. That's Willie Lynch. You can talk in life to me. Talk me up. Build me up, brother or sister. Don't break me down. If I don't have knowledge of self or a way that you're doing, and find a methodology that's going to help to empower me, make me better, make me want to do better, right? And that's why we're sharing this. So, beloved, share with your family your next 7. We're not asking her for 30 days. I'm not asking her for 6 months. I'm not asking her for a year, right? I'm saying in the next 7 days. Beloved, share with your family, what are you committing to in the next 7 days?
In the next 7 days, I'm committed to eating more healthy.
Say, brothers and sisters, give it up for her. That take courage. She's taking a step, right? She ain't take a mastery lesson in one goddamn day. She said, I'm taking a step in the next 7 days, right? So brothers and sisters, say this to her. Say, sister, we love you. We support you. Give it up, family. You next, brother? I'm sorry, beloved. All right, beloved brother, tell us your name and what's your next 7-day commitment.
My name is Terrence, and in my next 7 days, I have to remember I have a duty to my body and a responsibility to myself and respect for my lineage to just do better in my eating and health progression. And I'm going to quit, certain toxins that I'm, drinking and stuff.
Okay. Say, my brother, we support you. We support you. We support you. Give it up, fam. That's right. See, we not just talking this goddamn shit. We going around here showing and proving. Right? Let me tell you something. The concept of the word love, in ancient Kemet, there was a glyph. Follow me. All the Kemet, anybody want to be a Kemetic scholar these days? Right? Okay, let's do the knowledge. There is a glyph for the word or the concept of love. We call it myrrh. Say myrrh. Now the glyph for myrrh, guess what it was? It wasn't a heart. It is the plow. I'm going to say it again. The glyph for the concept of love or myrrh is the plow. The ancestors made it a hieroglyph because you had to put in that. Right? We have to show improved love, apply love. Sis, you want to share something? Say your name and share with your family your next 7-day pledge.
My name is Sabrina, and the next 7 days, I'm going to consistently use the Dr. Sebi products I have in my house. I have the Viento, the BioFerro, and the CMOS.
She is committed to activate Sebi's products. Give it up, our sister. Say, sister, we support you. Sister, we bear witness. Give it up, our sister. Coming to you. Coming to you next. Share your name, brother, and share with your family what your next 7-day commitment is.
My name is Khalil. My next 7 days will be committed to teaching as much of our youth about all of this information as possible. I come out of the city of Newark, and if you know, Newark is in a bad state right now. We don't have a lot of this information, so I'm gonna get with my brother right here.
That's right.
And do whatever I can to be assisting these youth. We got it. We need to give it to them.
Say, my brother, we support you. My brother, we stand with you. Committed with you. Body, mind, and spirit. Give it up for our brother. Give it up for our brother. All right, beloved. State your name and your next 7-day commitment to your family.
My name is Classic, and for the next 7 days, I want to pay attention to the toxins that I'm taking into my body, and particularly my marijuana use, and I want to abstain from marijuana use for the next 7 days to get my focus right, and my energy right.
Say, our brother, we stand by you. Hold your hands up. Receive their voice. See, that's some beautiful voices. You got to make it beautiful for them. Make it beautiful for them. Because guess what? That weed spirit ain't no joke. The weed spirit will talking to you. So he got to remember your voice now. Let me say it again. That weed spirit will start talking to you and start calling you. So I want him to hear your voice and not the weed spirit. Say, my brother, we love you. My brother, we support you. Give it up for our brother. Sister, state your name and your next 7-day commitment to your family.
Hi, my name is Osira. I actually stopped eating meat August 4th. So I want to commit the next 7 days to meditation.
Wow.
To really spiritually gain a climb myself.
Okay, hold your hands up, beloved. Okay, meditate, sound meditation. Everybody put your hands in your direction. Put your hands towards her, right? We're gonna take a nice inhale, and we're gonna exhale the sound tone of Ankh, light. Ready? We begin? Let's go. One more time, y'all sound so gorgeous. One more time, people. Y'all sound so, make it pretty. 1, 2, 3, let's go. See, you gonna do it. Give it up, our family. Come on, family. Oh, we working with Dr. Sebi. Say, I am Dr. Sebi. I am Dr. Sebi. We are Dr. Sebi. We are each other. Let's keep this going. See, this is called the wellness ministry at the family reunion. See, if you're going to have a family reunion, you got to have a wellness ministry, right? Okay. State your name, gorgeous, and your next 7-day pledge.
My name is Stephanie, and for the next 7 days, I want to continue to be an example for my family, because as of now, I am the only vegetarian in the family.
She needs our support. Say, sister, we support you. Sister, we bear witness. Give it up, our sister. Say, beloved. Give it up for our brother. Say, brother, we stand by you. Brother, we support you. And the last after have been loud because that weed monster is no joke. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Say, brother, you're stronger. Brother, you got the power. Give it up for our brother. Uh-oh. Come on, Empress. State your name and your next 7-day commitment.
My name is Zambadi, and for the next 7 days, I own a duty to encourage my father, who is a 72-year-old Nigerian man. This is his last year in the United States. He will be returning back to his village in Agbanuyo next year. I want to motivate him and force him to get out of that Western influenced African diet, to stop eating blood and starch, and to actually commit to the Dr. Sebi diet.
Yes.
To actually change my entire life this year.
Give it up, our sister. Hold your hands out. She needs that charge. A young daughter is supporting her father. Repeat after me and make those voices heard. My beloved sister, she needs this strength. Say, my sister, we stand by you. In the spirit of Dr. Sebi, we support you. We stand by you. We're committed to you. We're committed to your father and his wellness. Give it up, family. We got more minutes. Who wants to testify? We got more. Oh, yeah. See, listen. The reason why this is important is because we're bearing witness to each other, right? We have to hold each other. When everybody speaks, it's a reflection of each other. So you may not be able to have the faith to stand up now and say what you're going to say, but somebody may inspire you, and you take their affirmation with you. Yes, family. Sis, what's your name and your 7-day commitment?
Hi, my name is Kim, and in the next 7 days, I want to continue to explore Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide and also figure out how to gain weight and stay to the alkaline diet.
Give it up, our sister. Wait, don't go nowhere. Give it up, clap it up. Hold your hands up, let's see. Say, my sister, we salute you. My sister, we salute you. There we go. Give it up, our sister. Okay, we good? All right, let's continue. So, all right, real simple. For those that have been coming and asking me about these superfoods, first of all, I have a copy of my book, The Remedy, here, and I'm the first hip-hop artist that actually put together a universal comprehensive system in the book that acknowledges all of our healers in all of the systems, because I understand that some of us come from different affirmations, walks of life, and persuasions, and so there may be different methodologies they may want to incorporate in order for their wellness. Okay, so we're passing out some shots of the superfoods. This plant protein, the basis of this is the chlorella. The chlorella is from the sea. It has the highest phytonutrient chlorophyll base on the planet in the sea. It is also supported by ginger, which is good for circulation. It's supported by alfalfa, dandelion, barley, wheatgrass, and spirulina. Now, if you look around the environment, most of the planet is what color? Most of the planet is what color? And what feeds the plant life? What feeds the plant life? Okay, are we people of the what? We're people of the what? So the more, like Dr. Sebi said, the more electrical food you have, cell foods, live foods, the more your body is fed. Now me as a vegan, I'm a vegan bodybuilder, right? I eat no dairy. I'm not a starch head, okay? I'm not on this product doesn't have any soy. It has no yeast, okay? No sugar, okay? And it has no of the chemicals in there that a lot of these mixed brands are associated with their superfoods. It's real simple. Those that came and asked me earlier, you take 1 tablespoon and you put it inside your water or your fruit juice 3 times a day. Take it in the morning time, the midday, and towards the evening. Now, our bodies are sun bodies, meaning that your heaviest meal should be consumed between the hours of noon and 4. After that, the body starts to slow down the digestion period. This is why if you eat a heavy fried processed meal, even if it's vegan, after 8, 9 o'clock, you wake up the next morning like a hangover. You feel sluggish because your body did not have enough time to get fortified. And we're taught in the Western diet to eat a big breakfast. Your body just had a fast for 8, 9, 10 hours. The first thing you should be having is some cellular foods, some water to wake your body out. This is what I do in the morning. This is what Supernova does in the morning. I have 16 to 32 ounce glass of water, right? I have 2 capfuls of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps to cleanse the arteries. Those that are dealing with artery clogging, apple cider vinegar helps to purge the arteries. I have a half a lemon or lime, right? I'll put that in there to help break down the congestion because I'm introducing life into my body after sleeping for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Then I put 3 tablespoons of the superfoods inside of the water because the superfoods, the greens, are the liquid melanin, okay? So not only am I melanated, it's not just good to be melanated, but you gotta feed the melanin, okay? You gotta awaken the melanin. So just to share with you all, be inspired. When we were coming up, she raised us in a crack cocaine era. Me and my brother and sister went to school, we fought every day. You know why? Because we ate no meat. Our snacks was apples and kale chips and sprout sandwiches. So I was getting in fights every goddamn day because I'm eating a goddamn, somebody has a sub-hero and I'm eating a sprout sandwich. Why is Supernova so turned up? Why is he so hyped? Why is he always ready on bang mode? Because I had the goddamn bang for my goddamn sprout sandwich. So my perspective with wellness is a little different from y'all's. I'm a little hyped and extra. I had to be, right? Because I had to stay motivated. And listen, the biggest thing you can take it back in this system is your system. Say, I control my system in the system. That's the very important thing you can do. That's the most sovereign step you can take. The first sovereign step you must take is back your body. Your body is your mosque, your church, your shrine, your cathedral. Say, I am the mosque. I am the shrine. I am the temple. I am the cathedral. Right? That is your first place. So how you worship in your body is very vital. You have to not only eat greens and fast, but you have to detox from toxic relationships. Toxic conversations. When people hit me online and I put a positive affirmation out on my Instagram, and if anybody wants to try to debate me, I don't engage. I call delete. I'm not talking to you. You get blocked, delete. You gotta know when to block and delete toxins. Block and delete toxic relationships, toxic behaviors, toxic conversations. Today should be an example of what we want to build more in our communities, our families, with each other. So if you are Hebrew and you're here, I inspire you to take this concept back to the brothers and sisters. Take the same spirit back, right? So when we come together in fellowship, we continue the productive build. Y'all got it? Okay, y'all got it? Well, clap it up if you got it. Let me know you're here. All right. I'm almost out of here before I pass the mic to the beloved mothership, Queen Afua. So, I need right now 10 brothers and sisters to volunteer right now. Come up right now. 10 right now. 10. 5 sisters and 5 brothers right now. 5 sisters and 5 brothers. All right. Line up right behind me. 5 brothers and 5 sisters. This is what we're going to do. I told y'all in ancient Kemet, the glyph for love is the plow, put it in work. 5 brothers and 5 sisters. Now, the community, we're going to do you know how usually in the military they'll do a 21 gun salute for someone that's fallen, right? Y'all heard what I just said? They'll do a 21 gun salute for a fallen soldier. So in honor of our fallen elder or transcendent, we don't fall, we transcend, we are going to do 21 push-ups. Oh yeah! We're going to push up and push up out of the Willie Lynch. Push up out of the toxins. And I don't care if you see somebody struggling, we're going to keep making noise until they get to their 21. This is how we bring on Brother Polite. This is how we bring on Queen Afua. This is how we bring on you. So y'all going to help us count out. We're going to do 21. Brothers and sisters, are y'all ready? Get it for, y'all ready? Let's give a weather salute, weather salute. Weather salute. They have to hear you. Weather salute. Weather salute. Weather salute. All right, brothers and sisters, get ready. Come on, let's go. Get down. Let's go. I don't care how you not yet. Get ready. I don't care how you get it, you better get it. Community, let's go. We're going to push up for wellness. Push up for Dr. Sebi. Push up for each other. Y'all ready? Let's count out from 21 down. Ready? Let's go. 21, 22, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Give it up!
Come on! Give it up for your... Whoa! Whoa! Give it up for them!
That's what it is.
Thank you, family. Thank y'all.
Bring on.
That's my time. I love y'all.
Bring on Ali.
I want to bring you on, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all so much, family. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up, brothers and sisters, for pushing it up. 21 gun salute for our elder, Dr. Sebi, for the House of Consciousness, for Brother Polite, for Queen Afua, for yourselves. Y'all look good. That was so awesome, brothers and sisters. Thank y'all, man. This is the family reunion. This is the family reunion. Hey, everybody right now, turn to each other and say, give thanks for you. Turn your neighbor and say, give thanks. Say to them and say, give thanks. Okay.
Talk about that run real quick.
Oh,
Let them know
we are the house.
We can do it.
The House of Consciousness, along with your brother Supernova Storm. You ready? Next Saturday, we are doing the RBG Family Run in Prospect Park. I mean, I want you all there. I want kids, elders. We are going to run. The wellness salute does not stop. In honor of our elder, in honor of each other, we are going to continue. So, write this down. Tape it, snap it. I'm not going to say it again. Next Saturday in Brooklyn, Prospect Park in the entrance at Grand Army Plaza. Formation will be at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the a.m. Rise for your brothers and sisters. And we're going to make it around that park. We're going to make it around that park together. This run is for all of our relations, all of our ancestors, all the ones that we're losing right now. This is for your next 7 days. This is to honor you. We are doing the House of Consciousness RBG run. Who's going to show up? Who's going to show up? Who's going to show up? I got 1, 2, who's showing up? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who's showing up? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then 17 of us are going to run for the almighty race. You know that's a lot of power that we're going to be running for. It's 100 of us in here, but only 17 of us are standing up. Many are called, few show up. But don't worry, we won't represent for y'all. So that's next Saturday. Ali is my brother. This is Queen Afua's second son. He helps run the Queen Afua Wellness Institute. I want you to give my brother, your brother, a nice round of applause for Ali the Great. up for him. He makes sure the queen is squared away. Give it up for him. You good? That's just what we do. Salute, family.
And so we're very grateful that we're able to be here on this day. And we will continue the healing, the prayers from this day on for the rest of our lives. And we will continue to do the work so that other healers, as they go through any turmoil in their lives, we can be there for them. For any family in your own life that is going through, you can be there for them as well. 2 years ago, my grandmother, her health broke down. And we as a family had to galvanize for her. But sometimes your own bloodline, you could be doing the wellness work, but the challenge is going back to your family to see those in your family who are true believers. And so a lot of people in our family are not believers, but we are. Myself, Queen Afua, Supernova. So we worked on her. She started having Alzheimer's disease, started forgetting things. They put the greens in her body. We worked on her. And she's still alive to this day. She's 92. Okay, she's 92. Okay? So today, in honor of Dr. Sebi, take the teachings of Dr. Sebi, Queen Afua, Dr. Africa, many other master teachers doing the work that have passed us, that are gone already in the ancestral realm, and those that are still here, and apply the teachings and go back in your home and be that healer in your home and be that healer in the community. That's how you honor the work of Dr. Sebi and all the great ones. I want to tell you thanks. We also give thanks for these righteous and powerful brothers. These are street warriors for our people. Okay? Brother Sanetta, he's been doing this work for over 25 plus years in the streets of Harlem. When people used to buy DVDs, no longer buying DVDs, but he was putting that work in for many years in the streets, selling books, selling DVDs, speaking to brothers on the street level. And when everybody went on social media and went on YouTube, he just converged over. So we salute this brother because he created a platform on an international level for the next up-and-coming revolutionaries to teach the people. So Brother Sanetta, thank you, brother. Thank you for doing the work, helping out all the healers and all the warriors, and creating a platform where we can engage and we can get knowledge of self. Thank you, Brother Sanetta. Okay? Then we have Brother King Simon, who's a very powerful street warrior. He's been doing this for many, many years, many decades as well. Going back in the day, he actually reminded me that he took a 21-day program with Queen Afua and Dr. Phil Valentine in the 80s. And he was also working with Dr. York back in the day. And he also did a lot of promotion and concerts for many years and very versed in the community. And then over the past decade, he's been going harder in the conscious community, in the black community, promoting events. And this brother is everywhere. I've probably seen his flyers everywhere, jumping on a bike, putting on the books, on the cars, at the stores, everywhere you see King Simon going hard for the people because he loves his people, he's passionate, and I want to salute this brother. He's a very honorable brother, and he works so diligent, consistently, bringing healers from in Massachusetts, all around the world, to Harlem, to New York, to Brooklyn, and making sure that we get knowledge of self when we do the work. Brother King Simon, thank you, brother.
Give it up for King Simon.
Then I want to give a special charge for Brother Polite, who was a brother that came up in the Crip game, in the gangster world, okay? And he was able to be introduced through Dr. York to knowledge of self, okay? And he was able to leave that lifestyle alone. Him and his wife, his first #1 wife, they was riding together since back in the day. And through that journey, he was able to get knowledge of self, and he served in the YBN community, very honorable for many years. But then the time came, and then during that whole time as well, he was able to align with Dr. Sebi, and Dr. Sebi healed him from one of his conditions, his health conditions that he had at that time. So those two fathers came and galvanized him, one with the knowledge and one with the body, and got him out of that lifestyle. And so through the lifestyle, he began to grow. And through his growth, he was able to teach the people and started writing books and started empowering his own family and his wives and his children, okay? And through that teaching, he began to form his own community, his own nation, okay? New Covenant Nation, okay? We salute this brother, and he's been traveling the world, empowering the people, over 90 books, very powerful brother, and as a result of that, he's been getting attacked. Sonetta's been getting attacked. King Solomon's been getting attacked for doing righteous work. And so let us continue to support these brothers. Let us not let the haters stop us from shining, okay, and continue to do the work. So these three brothers are very powerful. They've been doing some honorable work, and I salute them and I thank them for all the work that they've been doing. Twanter, salute to you three brothers, okay? And lastly, for all the up-and-coming warriors that are in the conscious level, all the up-and-coming brothers that are entrepreneurs in the marketplace that has been supporting these brothers' events for years, all you entrepreneurs, we see you. We recognize you. You keep doing your business and you keep fighting to keep the black trade going, okay? You are part of the community as well, okay? And all the up-and-coming teachers that have something to say online, we salute you as well. What we don't salute are those that are attacking those that are doing the work. Just so that we clear, let the record show. What we don't salute is any brother that's trying to go viral to get some shine, to swag on ones that are doing the work, attacking Queen Afua or Supernova or Sonetto, King Sound Polite, and others that are doing the work. Anybody that is doing that, you know who they are, we don't salute. Anybody that's attacking legacies, we don't salute at all. Okay? And so, like Nova said, this is a family reunion, and we give thanks and praise. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce Queen. We're going to go right into it. Thank you, Supernova, for a very powerful charge. We needed that upliftment, and that's very important on a very emotional time like this, okay? And so I'm just going to say a few words about Queen Afua. I've been working with her for the past 11 years. I've been born and raised in this, 34 years on my journey, okay? I'm a graduate of Howard University, okay? I graduated 11 years ago in business management. Thank you. Okay? And upon me graduating, I was able to apply what I learned in school and apply it to family business. Okay? Maybe about 1% of graduates that graduate from college go back into the community. When you go to college, you're trained to work for Fortune 500 companies. You're trained to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher. You're not trained to go back in the community and build black business. And so we can't get mad at what happened to our community. We're not trained on what to do with our community. There's no training for that, okay? But when we do these events like right here, this is where the training happens. And so I took that training from business and I was able to apply it to family business, okay? And so for the past 11 years, I'm known as the family business specialist. And so me working with Queen Afua, she started her work at 1969, healed herself because she was very sick from her condition. Bronchitis, skin conditions, she was broken down. And so through her master teacher, her elder, Dr. Johnny Moore, she was able to be introduced to this wellness lifestyle. And through that introduction, she started her healing path, okay? From the healing path, she was on a journey of healing herself. 1982, she opened up her first center, Heal Thyself, okay? In 1990, she launched her first products, the Green Life, the Breath of Life, and her first book, Heal Thyself, for health and longevity, okay? Jerry Ann right here is one of her soul sisters that helped to edit that book and all her books, okay? And so we have to give thanks for Jerry Ann, her soul sister, going back over 30 plus years. Thank you, Jerry Ann. And so after writing the book, Heal Thyself, and launching the product, she wrote her second book, Sacred Woman, in 2000. Okay, what's that book right there? Sacred Woman, a journey healing the feeling, body, mind, and spirit. We have some of the students right here that have gone through that. Brother Sonetta recorded our graduation with over 100 students from around the world. Thank you, Brother Sonetta. And so after that book launched, okay, give thanks. And right before that book launched, Queen Afua decided to align with her former, and I would say her ancestral husband. They'll always be together ancestrally, but at the time they were together physically. Baba Heru Sonora, Uncle Rasman Sepata. 1995, they opened up Smile Tower, Heal Thyself, Know Thyself Center. And through that center, we provided culture and healing for the community. And through that center, we launched the book Sacred Woman and did the trainings. And in 2006, 2007, she launched her third book, The City of Wellness. Is that up on the table? And that journey unified healers on the 7 kitchens of consciousness, how to begin to transition from food and take your wellness to the next level. Her fourth book was then Overcoming an Angry Vagina, the guide to healing the feeling body, mind, and spirit. That book helped to resurrect wounds and helped to heal women from their pains and their hysterectomies and their traumas. And after that book, the men kept saying, Queen, what about us? I see you got the sicker woman. I see you doing the work for the woman. What about us? And after Queen saw many men through the woman and helping to give them the science and men coming to her, she said, okay, me and Supernova got serious with her and said, Queen, the time has come. You have to write a book for the men. And she said, okay, I received my task. And that became Man Heal Thyself. Man Heal Thyself. Okay? And that was her 5th book. And so we have men's going through that training, and that book helps to guide men into their healing modality so that they can know how to heal their women and run them a bath and make them some tea and raise their children holistically so they now have a balance for the sick woman. We didn't stop there. Finally, she wanted to go deeper in forming circles of wellness. And so do we have circles of wellness up here? Okay, I don't have any copies, but Circles of Wellness was the latest book that unified and showed people how they can heal their family. And through that science, we healed my grandmother, okay, through her condition, and other elders over the years. And that book teaches how to form circles. Lastly, but not leastly, we have the book, Plenty Heal, which is being pre-launched today. And this book launches over 50 healers. We got 40 right now, but our goal is to get 50 when it's all said and done. We have 40 healers that have pledged to journey with Queen to stop the holistic set trip so we can come together and continue to do the work globally. And so in this book, we have 40 healers that have galvanized with Queen to endorse the book, to any monies raised on this day is going to help support the Dr. Sebi family and other things we're doing in the community, okay? And so everyone, we give thanks for this day. We thank you for all y'all coming out on this powerful, amazing day. Without further ado, we give it up for the legendary healer herself, the master teacher, the one and only, Queen Afua. Queen Afua. Queen Afua. Just wanted to give thanks.
Give it up for the Mothership Connection.
Go Sebi, go! Come on. Go Sebi, go! Come on, give it up. Go Sebi, go! Go Sebi, go! Go Sebi, go! Yes, doctor, 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 go Sebi, go! Go, 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 go! Thank you. Thank you. This is how we celebrate an ancestor who has done great and mighty work. We say ashe for all the greatness that you have given to everyone in this circle, in this space, globally, east, north, west, and south. You're here, but there may be millions out there connected through Sonetta TV, having the opportunity to celebrate a great and mighty work. I met Dr. Sebi, must have been about 30 years back, and we was in the basement on President Street, and he was talking about the work, the plants, the healing medicine plants. And everybody was in awe, and then I was with him, and I've observed him over the years. I observed him rise, then I observed the handcuffs. And I observed him going through the process and coming out alive. He came through and he was his own lawyer, and he came out, and he overcame, and he became our wellness warrior. And we just want to salute him. And so he continues through you, so his work is not in vain. And his work doesn't stop when his body leaves. Actually, it magnifies. It becomes more powerful and more potent. I want to give praise and thanks to all the mates of Sebi. There wasn't one, there were other mates, because sometimes we're not connected to the family, so we don't know, we identify only one. Everybody starts to have a hurt heart. And so I know Ma'at, and I love Ma'at, and she loves and mirrors us. And she's still with us, and she's praying right now as we speak. So let's lift up all the mates of Dr. Sebi and all the children right now. Let's just lift them up in our consciousness, a moment of silence as we lift up the family. And that is the blood family. Now let's take a moment of silence and lift up the extended family. Go within. That is you. Lift yourself up. Because Sebi, Dr. Sebi is talking to us right now. Let me give thanks. Brother Polite, we spoke, I say brother son, he's my spiritual son. He reminded me that I adopted him 5 years ago. So he reminded me, he says, I have a room in the house. I said, absolutely. So that's what we have to do for each other. We have to adopt each other. We have to bring each other in. We have to help each other. We have to heal. And there's no more dividing. Divide and conquer. I have a letter here. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to burn it. Where is it? This is the Willie Lynch letter.
Yes.
Could you pull out the cord, the pot? Pull out the pot. And it was all about divide and conquer.
Burn that motherfucker down.
Wow.
I'm tired of this.
Okay, it's okay.
We will be victorious.
Okay. You know I was fired up when I was carrying him, right? Fired up. And I was a warrior because I did not inoculate my children. I got them through. I signed every kind of paper and made up every kind of, just so I would not have them injected with poison. And I had to fight sometimes the family because the family were non-believers. They didn't believe in what I was doing and how I was raising my children organically without flesh and dead substances. So we're going to all burn up the separation. Separation is what?
Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Y'all say that. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong.
Keep going.
Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong.
I need somebody to help me with this.
Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong. Separation is for the weak. Unity is for the strong.
Is it in? No, it's good. It's good.
Woo!
And so we don't go back. Dr. Sebi, he was something else. He was no joke. He was taking no prisoners. Not prisoners as healers, nobody. He taking everybody's gonna get it. He gave all of us. That's right. But you know what? He's still my brother. And I'm gonna stand up for my brother to the death. I don't play that. Okay? Because what happened, we start separating and dividing this or that. I said, what was working? Work it. If you need a little add-on, then get an add-on. There's so many healers. A sister came from the back and she came up and she said, I'm a continuation of Sebi's work. So you know how much healing we need? We're like out for the count. We got the highest incidence of fibroid tumors and cysts and cancer and diabetes, but we might have to go to different healers to get different medicine, a different vibe, a different conversation, a connectivity. So it's not about one of us. It's about all of us. And it got to get so deep that all of us become healers for our families. Sacred women are right here. These are the sacred women who just, they had their ascension. And there were 100 strong sacred women at National Black Theater who had their day of ascension after 12 weeks of season of intensive healing and transformation. And they graduated and ascended to the next level to be healers of their home. There ain't no stopping us. You can't stop us or something that's time for us to come. You can't stop this healing. It's too late. The doors have opened and we are running through. So when I saw the shirt, I am Dr. Sebi, that's how you do it. Because there's always, they take down one, and then everything goes after that. No, they take down one, you get up higher. They take down another, you go up high. You take down another, you keep rising up. You don't go down. You don't get knocked out for the count. And you have to raise your frequency. You know what we have? We have a frequency problem. Our frequency, I read people all day long, 10 minute tune-ups, bam, bam, bam. Okay, you got this is off, your heart, your lungs, your blood, your colon, your kidneys, your this, your attitude, you're angry about your mother, your past life, your DNA all's messed up. It's frequency. If we raise our frequency, we not have no problem. We raise our frequency, then we can unify. When we are divisive, we just, when somebody called me to have an attitude, I said, it's okay, beloved, no problem. Sit down, let me just read your energy. Let me just read your frequency. And I read their frequency, oh, yes, I do have these problems. I said, that's why you don't like me, because you have a frequency problem. I love you. So that's what we have to. We have so much work to do. Women on the 17th, please come out. I'll do womb healing and breast care. Not another womb snatched out. Not another hysterectomy, we're not having it. Not another mastectomy, we're not having it. Because once you take out the womb, the nation is over. And you don't even know where you're going. You're 30 years old, you have no clue where you're about to go. And 45, 50 years old, snatch, and nobody talks about it. So it's like a silent kill. You know how we have people coming into our neighborhoods, and we say, well, where's the whole block? Where all my neighbors? It's the same thing with our body temple. What happened to your breast? Nobody talks about it. It's a secret. You go away for a day, you come back a few days later, you had your hysterectomy, your mother, your grandmother. We have work to be done. The 17th, please come out. But what this is all about, this is about celebrating a great and mighty healer. But a way has to be made for these great and mighty healers. And so I want to just acknowledge, if you have acknowledged, Sonetta TV, thank you. Thank you for your devotion, your commitment to our community, and your team right by your side. We honor you and we thank you. Because I was with the radio of Bob Law and Imhotep, Gary Bird, and others, and you don't hear them now on that same level because conscious radio is shut down. But Sonetta rose up out of the ashes. So we give thanks for that. I want to give praise and thanks for my son, brother, son, Polite, for loving you unconditionally, no matter what. If you talk about him, he's going to still love you. You put him down, he's going to still love you. He's just going to keep loving you, you understand? And he's not going to give up. And so he made the investment to have this space, okay? He invested before you paid anything. He believed it had to happen. We could have been on Sonetta TV and just talk and send our messages. But he said we have to have a physical space. Then I have to have my brothers come and join me and lift up our nation. So it took work. We have a sound system. This is called investment. He put his investment dollars behind his word. So I want to just lift him up right now. When we heard about Dr. Sebi, me and Supernova, we were about to go and do a run, workout, we wouldn't run. So I said, okay, let's dedicate this run to Dr. Sebi. So he said, okay, we're going to do, 21 days. I said, 21 days? I think we're going to do this for the weekend. 21 days, let's do this. So me and him going through the park, stop, start. He stops. By the time we got around our 5 miles, he done did 1,000 push-ups, and I did 150 sit-ups. That means we have to be in shape. You're in a war. You're in a war, right? We know in a war, they're taking us out. In order to actually overcome it and rise up like a tiger, like a lion, you have got to be in top shape. You can't be weak. You can't be tired. You can't be saying, I can't do it anymore. No, you do it again. Get up again, and then you just heal. Every day, all over again. You don't never arrive. When you think you have arrived, then you already lost your battle. Once you get there, you got to hold that healing. And you got to hold it for dear life because you can get everything to discourage you. You can get everything to challenge you, and you find yourself off and on and under. So, I was working on a project for gathering. It's called I Was Gathering for about a year. And it was on purpose. And I was gathering because one of the things I realized is that when the healers leave, 2 weeks later, you don't hear their name anymore. And usually they don't leave a document behind to speak their name. Now we know that Dr. Sebi has formulas, and he has children. We saw his beautiful son, who represents all the 25 children, and we heard of his beautiful queen, one of his queens. So we know that it's still here on the planet. The word continues. That's called legacy. Everybody say legacy. Legacy. And you got to build a legacy. See, when you're about building a legacy, you're going to be challenged. You're going to want to stop. You're going to want to give up. But if you know what a legacy does, it keeps generational healing going on. Beyond yourself. You can't just think about you. You got to think about your children's 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 children. And every level goes higher and higher because of the legacy. Well, I was led to do what's called the 24-hour global fast. And I asked these 50 healers, they have friends, they're in my red book. I said, you have a gift of healing. Whatever you have to give, that you know is going to save our people, can you speak on that intensely for 10 minutes? They said, yes, I can do it. You've been doing it for 1 decade, 2, 3, 4 decades of it. So you know your work. Well, I gathered these healers, and I'm standing with Jerry Ann Scott, who stood with me for 30-some years. I won't say 30 anymore, 30-some years. You can always correct me. And she is my editor. And she has her hands in all the books and all the words. And nobody protects the words and the feelings and the heart and the connectivity of the words like she does. She's a wordsmith master. And so she will make sure that the words are correct and that they penetrate and they help and they heal. So it's like really one body. When you see the books coming out, it's really one body because we like live together. She's around the corner from me. We live together. So in the spirit. And so I say to you, Jerry Ann Scott, our educator, for over 25 years, a teacher extraordinaire and still teaching through the works, that we're birthing something. And why is it so powerful today? Because I put the book down because Sacred Women came in, 100 strong Sacred Women. So that was like, it blew our minds. We had to move, the whole team had to figure it and scramble. And, oh my gosh, they're all here, get it together, whatever. Shipping this, making sure, workshops, classes, online, all of that happened. And so Planet Heal, which is the vision, and the healers that are in here, I just picked up another healer from the back. I said, I'm calling you on Monday. I need your article. Okay, you got 25 hours to your article. Okay, thank you. And there'll be a few others in this room that will come and say, Queen, shouldn't I be in that book? I said, okay, get my red book, and I'll put you in this book because is that you? Oh my gosh. Excuse me, just this moment. Oh my God, this is nice. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm looking at those eyes. She's so gorgeous. Polite's Queen. Put your hand up. Let's give it up for Polite's Queen. So Polite. Oh. Wow, this is called a ride or die. She'll be with him no matter what. What? They've been together since teenagers there. That's some African love, African power. So this book is Planet Healers, Master Healers Unite for Global Well-Being. And I gathered them, and this is the United Nation of Healers. And there's 40 of them. And you know, people always think that healing is herbs or a bath or juice. And I say, no, healing is more than that. Healing is everything that we do. So in this book, we have many levels of healing. We have entrepreneurs, we have economists, we have breathologists, we have massage therapists, we have all the different forms of healing inside of this text. And that's all part of our medicine. So what we're doing now, this book is not available right now. So you cannot leave out with it, and it will be a 6x9. But what this is dedication. I'm going to tell you how this reads, and I'm going to be very brief. Because 10 days ago, Dr. Sebi and the Most High woke me up, and we had to give gratitude to him. And this book says, in dedication, Planet Heal is dedicated to Imhotep, the father of ancient and modern medicine. Planet Heal is dedicated to the late, great, extraordinary healer, Dr. Sebi, a man of courage and a wellness warrior. I thank Dr. Sebi, his blood and extended family for their tireless, holistic, uplifting, humanitarian work of wellness. So I dedicate Planet Heal to Dr. Sebi, and that opened the way. But that was 10 days ago. The book had